Organic chemistry plays a major part in our everyday lives, but as students, it's easy for us to lose sight of this. We're often too distracted by the details, or we get wrapped up in learning a new concept, like a new reaction or some elementary step, maybe a new abstract idea in molecular orbital theory or a new stereochemical term. In order to help make meaningful connections between the organic chemistry that you're studying and your world, we've devised for you this semester in Chem 332 a new group project called Molmodac, which stands for Molecular Mode of Action. The Molmodac project is to be a wiki-based compendium of molecular detailed accounts that answer the question, how does the molecule achieve its function? What molecule will you select? Well, that's up to you, and there's a lot to choose from. For example, you might choose a biologically active signal for internal regulation, like a hormone or a neurotransmitter. Maybe the molecule you'll choose will be an external communicator, like a pheromone or a chemoattractant, a pigment, a fragrance, or a flavor. It might be one of nature's chemical defense weapons, such as an antibiotic, a toxin, or a poison. Or maybe you'll choose a molecular tool that's been created by humans to study nature. A chemical probe, a marker, a diagnostic reagent would be examples. Maybe you'll select a chemical species that's been developed to influence nature, like a drug, a pesticide, or a herbicide. Or a constituent that's going to be essential to sustaining life, like a vitamin or a cofactor, a nutrient. The action of these molecules can be understood in the context of organic chemical principles that you're familiar with, such as reaction mechanism, orbital interactions, conformation, thermodynamics, kinetics, stereochemistry, and non-covalent interactions. As a student in Chem 332, you can now apply your knowledge of organic chemistry to create a Molmodac entry that gives a detailed understanding of one molecule's mode of action. What I especially like about the Molmodac project is that it embodies aspects of science that are important but rarely encountered in a typical organic chemistry class. Ideas like discovery, application, and communication. By discovery, you'll be mining databases and you'll be using the chemical literature to explore these ideas in order to find a suitable Molmodac topic. Application means translating what's known about the molecular mode of action into the language of Chem 332, such as describing the mechanisms in terms of the elementary steps that we've encountered. Communication is the art of telling others what the molecular mode of action is, and not only do we want to show you how to use the graphical tools to convey ideas, but we want to show you how to use them purposefully to effectively communicate the intended chemical details that are relevant to your topic. The essence of Molmodac is to connect molecule and function, an idea that's captured by what's known as a chemical ontology. Everything in the world has its place, and an ontology is the formal way to describe how something connects to the world we know. Because ontologies are machine searchable and provide categorization, the development of ontologies in science has seen an explosive growth in the era of information technology. In chemistry, ontologies relate molecule to function. Browsing an ontology is a very useful way to get ideas for your Molmodac project. You can learn more about the project by visiting the Molmodac Summary wiki page. The project is worth 200 points, which is a significant fraction of your course grade, and because of this, our expectations are high. We want you to be putting in an effort that's commensurate with this large point total. Molmodac is a project that will last the entire semester. There's going to be lessons devoted to it, and there'll be checkpoints and deadlines all along the way. Make sure you look at the Molmodac Summary page to see the timeline for these deadlines and checkpoints. Finally, although this is a collaborative group project, I want to state right here that each person will be graded individually. More information about the grading rubric will be forthcoming, but here let me state that because we've developed this on a wiki site, each person's contributions can be logged and documented. So make sure that in order to get credit for the work that you do, you make comments on each page as you're editing, and you journal your ideas and all of your efforts. These activities will be recorded in the wiki archives. I hope you enjoy the project, and I hope it helps you to connect organic chemistry to the world that you live in.